Hello everybody, it's Pavo and welcome back to ZooCrafting. Now, I have a bit of a problem and, well, I don't really know how to explain it, so I'll just go ahead and show you. I was doing a bit of work and I turned around and Chalfont kind of managed to clone himself, and I have zero idea how that happened. But I know that it's happened to Seri's dogs in the past. I just didn't quite expect it to happen to mine. So now I've got double trouble. I was a bit of a bad owner looking after the just one dog, so I don't know how we're gonna go ahead and look after two dogs. But I guess the first thing I've got to do is to figure out which one is Chalfont original and name the new Chalfont a completely different name. So I'm going to make them both unsit, and we're going to go down into my basement. I'm going to grab them some food as well, because that Chalfont there seems to want some food. In fact, I'll make food for both of them. So come on, both of you, we'll come in. I'll also dye one of your collars a different colour. We are going to call in via the egg sorter over here to see if we have any more crowned crane eggs. It doesn't look like we do, but I'm just going to grab these so the rest of those eggs can identify, and I'll pop these into my sorting system down here. Now, you may remember in the last episode I hatched a little baby heron down here, little baby heron, I can't remember what I called it, little heron bird or something. I have no idea where it has gone. I did not move it from down here, so it's either wandered up around my house somewhere and managed to get out and is now lost in the wilderness, or it went up the stairs and walked into some essence berries, or it grew up from a baby and suffocated in a wall. I have no idea. I just have no clue where it is. So I'm going to just go ahead and pop all these eggs in here. Unfortunately, we have no crowned crane eggs yet, so we can't fill in that exhibit, but that's no problem. Actually, I need that paper because I want to make a new name tag. We'll turn that on. I'm just going to make you sit. Do I have some rotten flesh that I can give you very quickly? I'm just going to grab... Oh, they're pig ears anyway. That's perfect. So I'll give you 3 of those, and I'll give you 1 of those. And yeah, now I need to create a name tag. So I'll get a bit of slime and some string, which I think is how you make one. I can't honestly remember. This recipe is one that really needs to stay in my head. So we'll type in name tag here, and the recipe is like so. So 3 bits of string, a slime ball, and a bit of paper gives us a name tag. And I'll make you unsit, and we'll just quickly head upstairs to the anvil. I have enough to name this name tag, which is good. My anvil looks like it's going to break quite soon, and the name I'm going to choose is Marlborough. So whenever I get, is that right, Marlborough? Something about that doesn't look right, but if not, I'll fix it at a later date. So whenever I get dogs, the first 2 names that I choose are always Chalfont and Marlborough. Now, I don't know which one is going to be Marlborough. I don't know which one is the original Chalfont, so I'm so sorry. But this one is going to be called Marlborough, and it just took my name tag and the name did not change. Okay, is there another way to change the Doggy Talent dogs' names? Is it perhaps like a stick or something? I'll try that anyway. Yes, that's how you do it. So I have just wasted a name tag for no reason whatsoever. So this one is going to be called Marlborough. Done, yes. I'm just going to go downstairs and get a bit of lapis dye. Hopefully I can change the collar colour with this. I might have to go back into the settings again. Where have you gone? Oh, honestly, you two. See, it's just going to be such a pain. They're going to like egg each other on, and they're all going to be such rascals. Okay, so Marlborough, let me dye your collar. Can I not do that? Okay, let's see. This is how you do it. Okay, I want to get a blue collar. That's not quite what I want. Marlborough, what has happened to you? Is that blue? That's black. Is there not a blue one? I thought there would be. Nope, you've just completely changed. Okay, so we're just gonna have to go with, is that blue? No, that's purple, but we'll have to go with purple for the time being. That's gonna be completely fine. And we'll check in here. We have some woodpecker eggs, some flamingo eggs, pelican eggs. In all honesty, I cannot remember what the crown crane eggs look like, but once again I'm going to make a bit more room by taking all of these out of here and pop these back in this chest. I know there's an egg chest, I could put them straight in there, but they might as well go through my sorting system. And I guess I don't need any of this. And while we're here, I have a backpack full of dirt and other things I have got from doing a lot of digging, and you'll see what all that digging was about in just a moment. So I don't think I need any of this. I've just got so much dirt. A lot of cobble too, but I tend to need that, so I'll pop all of this in here because don't need it. And let's see, do I have any logs in here? I'm going to take some of this jacaranda wood. I'm going to take, do I have some mahogany? It doesn't look like I do. What about the saplings? I've got some jacaranda here. What do the mahogany saplings look like? That is probably a good question to ask. Mahogany, I can't see one that looks like that, so I'm just gonna have to assume we don't have one. But I know where my old house is, I know where there are mahogany forests nearby, so I can go and get one, no problem. So let's head over to the zoo now, and I'll show you what I have been working on. We're going to take a quick detour though. Well, actually it's not really a detour because it's on the way, just to show you the progress that I have made on some other exhibits. Do we have crown crane eggs yet? Nope. What do they look like? What do crowned crane eggs look like? They look like this. I don't think we have any of those, do we? Do we? I'm just going to double check to make sure I didn't pop any of them in the sorting system by mistake, because that would not be good. Doesn't look like we have any. Do I have any mahogany saplings in here? That is a good question to ask as well. Not by the looks of things. We do! We have a crowned crane egg, and I didn't even notice. I popped it into my sorting system. I bet you were all yelling at me. But there we are. We have one now, and I'm going to go incubate that, I think. I don't know if I've got any blaze powder, but we shall see. This is a very, very important treasured item, so fingers crossed it gives us a crane. Yeah, I can't see any I can't speak now. I can't see any mahogany saplings in there, so we're going to have to go on a bit of an adventure. Now, let me just double check something. So this is a chance of spawning 50%, which actually means I cannot increase that with blaze powder anymore, because 50% is the maximum that I can increase it to using blaze powder. So I need to create a new machine called the Incubator, which is a machine that I don't think I've shown off on ZooCrafting before, but it's made like this. So you've got 4 iron ingots, a bucket, a flint and steel, and 3 glass block pieces there. So let's see, I'm gonna see, do I have some glass? I have some glass here, which I need to change using the chisel from chisel mod. I don't seem to have one. Maybe I have one in here. Yes, I do. I assume I could probably just use this glass anyway, but let's just forget about that for a moment. I got some iron here. I'll make a bucket using that. And flint and steel, where would that be? I've got one here, so perfect. We can go ahead and make this new machine. So let's make a bucket first. That's not how you make a bucket. What is going on? There we are. Can I use this glass? I'm just going to have a quick look. No, I can't. So let's chisel this into just regular glass. And we'll pop this in, and hopefully, yes, it's given us an egg incubator. And I will pop this next to my egg identifier up here, like so. And then what happens is you put in the egg there, and I can't remember what you put in there. I think it's either redstone or blaze powder. I'll grab some redstone from down here though, just to see. If not, I think I've got some blaze powder upstairs, so I'm going to run upstairs. Yes, that will work. So it's quite a slow machine, but it should increase the chance of spawning by 5% each cycle, and we want to get this to the maximum it can possibly go, so we have an 100% chance of there being a crane in that egg, because we really need a crane for our exhibit. So I'm going to leave this cooking, and enough talking from me. We are going to head over to the zoo. So that should have gone up to 55. It has. Perfect. So Chalfont, I don't know where your brother has gone, Marlborough over here, but we are going to head on over. Are you stuck in a chair? Really? Oh my gosh. I didn't realise they could do that. I swear Chalfont's never been stuck in a chair before. I need a safari net, and I have ones full of zombies, and I don't know why they are full of zombies, but there's probably a reason for that. I don't know what to do, because this zombie's going to attack me. Can I put the zombie in a chair? No, that's just put me in the chair. Nope. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I need a free safari net. I need to get those zombies out of that safari net sometime. I'm going to have to make some disposable ones or temporary ones, I can't remember what they're called, and try and cure up some of those zombie villagers. So we're going to put that, I don't know what that is. I don't even remember putting that in a safari net. But we'll pick up Marlborough. This is where I pick up Marlborough and then Chalfont gets stuck in the chair. But there we are. Okay, perfect. Just going to grab some of these because I haven't eaten these in ages. Gain up some of my experience. Ugh, really? Are you stuck in that chair too? Why does Chalfont not get stuck in these chairs? Like, honestly, what is it? What is it? Why? Why is this a problem? Okay, seeing as you can't be trusted with chairs, I'm going to put you there. Can I hear Chalfont? What is happening? I don't know, but if we keep walking, hopefully they will teleport with us. Hello, Mr. Peacock. Yes, they seem to be following us. Okay, so I did want to talk about something. Seeing as I'm walking away from my house, it seems quite appropriate. So my parents have recently sold my childhood home, which is really quite sad because I've lived in that house for a good 15, maybe 16 years. So the majority of my life, I was 5 or 6 when I moved to it, and I'm 20 now. So it's going to be really weird, like even though I'm no longer living there because I'm at uni, like just going back to my home city and not being able to be in my room, it's just going to be really odd and surreal, and it's just really sad. But they have got a new house and it does look really fancy, and I can't wait to move into it. It's got a lot of work that needs doing to it, but let's not get distracted because we are here in the zoo and I'm going to show you these brand new additions. So I know that our little giraffe here, I can't remember what its name is, I don't know if it's got a name, but he was quite lonely here in the zoo, and I really needed to give him some giraffe friends. So I went and contacted my good old pals, the Disco Sheep, over in the research centre, and asked if they could perhaps get us any giraffes. And they said they could, and I've added them in here. So I did add them in, and they managed to escape over this little fence here. So I had to add in some invisible bedrock, as you can probably see. That was quite an adventure though, trying to gather up all those escaped giraffes. I didn't quite realise how speedy they were. But we're going to go in and we're going to have a look at them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 adult giraffes. We have 2 babies, and this baby can apparently talk, which I was not aware of. Chalfont, Marlborough, please be careful. Do not push our new baby giraffes around. That's not good. You'll anger the parents. But honestly, these are the cutest creatures ever, and they just wander around this little exhibit looking adorable, and oh my gosh. So if you have any names for the giraffes, please leave them in the comments below. and I will choose the best ones. And of course, Simon, seeing as you are the giraffe zookeeper, if you have a name as well, I will happily name the giraffes for you. I really do wish they'd stop climbing over these rocks though, because that is very dangerous. I don't want poorly giraffes. We don't have a like a giraffe barn rescue area big enough for them, so I really do hope that they don't injure themselves. And speaking of which, lots of you gave me some suggestions of what I should build next in the staff area, so a load of buildings. I haven't really changed that up much, but we're going to be building over there pretty soon. I've added in this staff only sign as well. Okay, so we're going to head on over. I really wish it would stop raining because this sort of does dampen the mood. You'll also notice I've added in some new signs over the place, so you're not going to get lost. This is probably a new sign for most of you, which is leading over into the European zone, which is going to be all animals, flora, fauna, and everything of Eurasia. Because it sort of leads into the Oriental zone as well, I think that's quite appropriate. So, the whole of yesterday, I was stuck on what to build on here, because we've recently finished quite a lot of exhibits. We've finished the crown crane exhibit, we just need to add in the crane, and I wasn't sure what to do next. So I did say I was working on this big patch of land and it was going to take forever to complete, and honestly it did, but I finally got around to it. And I have built a brand new lake, and honestly I think it looks amazing. It looks very, very beautiful. It's got fish, and I don't even know what that is, but it's huge. It looks like a giant catfish, that. That's crazy. But yeah, it's very beautiful. You can see the sand at the bottom of the lake. There's some kelp, there's some seaweed, there's various other things in there. The only thing that this lake is missing, well, are swan boats. The Swan Lake Cafe, which we are going to be building over there. You can see I've added a little staircase and everything, a little dock area. Ignore this over here. This is just me trying to see if I could build a little tunnel and put a house on stilts or something, but it didn't really turn out as well as I hoped, so yeah, just ignore that. We also need some lily pads and something that we can add over here. Is that a squid? And there's squids in there as well. Oh, stingrays. This is great. But I'm really, really excited because this little lake connects up to our river, and honestly it's going to look amazing when people can start paddling around on these on paddle boats, swan paddle boats. So I'm just going to go for a bit of a swim over here so I can show you the area that we are going to be working on next. There's a little fox over there as well, which is pretty cute. So this is going to be a little bridge, a little walkway. I'm not sure where it will connect up to yet, but I did want to build something here to allow the people from the Amazon zone to come down over here onto the lake and have a little go at the pedal boats. Not sure what yet though. And then if you come over here, there'll be a little staircase leading up, and this area here is going to be where we are going to build the Swan Lake Cafe. So those of you that remember back in my old zoo, I think that was probably one of the first things we built. I had a little area, like a little recessed valley, and I filled it with water and put some swans on it and built a little restaurant next to it. And I really do want to bring that back because that restaurant was like awesome. We had a chef in there. I think his name was Chef Rick, who's currently residing at the staff lounge because, well, he's got nowhere to work. I think he's just cooking the zookeeper's lunch at the moment, which isn't really a fun job. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, why? Hold still, I don't know if I've got anything to feed you. I have one duck, sweet potato and cranberry. Chalfont needs some food shortly too. I don't know what to feed you though. Oh my gosh. I have nothing. And there's a thunderstorm as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do. Chalfont, I'm going to make you sit. Marlborough, I'm going to make you sit. I'm so sorry I don't have enough food to feed you both, but you're just going to have to sit for the moment until I can find you something. There is a sheep there that is staring at us, but I'm not going to feed you mutton. I'm not going to go around murdering the animals in the zoo. I just saw some lightning as well. So this is where we're going to be building next. We are going to be building probably an exact copy of the Swan Lake Cafe. I'm not sure if I'll show off the entire build on camera, but I'll see. It's going to be pretty time consuming. And then we're going to be building another exhibit, and that exhibit is entirely up to you. I'm not going to leave a straw poll or anything. I just want you to put your comments and I will pick whatever. I really do want to do a porcupine exhibit. Okay, I'm going to have to wrap this up because there's a skeleton over there. I really do want to do a porcupine exhibit. We also have some camels, which might look interesting. What else? We have some other African birds that we could add in. So yeah, lots and lots of things. So whatever you want me to do, just let me know. And I think I'm going to have to end the episode here. So I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye. Bye.